This video is designed to help you explain why when you have a DeWALT battery and you put it on the charger, after it's done charging, hey, it only shows 1 bar even though the charger thinks that it's fully charged. Now what's going on? Oftentimes if a battery is discharged beyond its recommended discharge, maybe it's been on a tool for too long or something has drained it completely. If you use the jump start method or you put it on the charger and it is able to charge, what will happen is some of the cells are fully charged and some of the cells are low voltage. So the charger thinks, hey, it's fully charged and it'll quit charging, but some of the cells inside aren't charged to the same voltage. Now we're going to take this apart so you can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll explain on it a little bit later after we take this apart. If you're going to be doing this operation yourself, you need a T10 Torx bit, security Torx bit, and you can pick this little kit up for like $5 if you want to take a battery apart yourself. T10 security, there's just 4 screws on the bottom of these. Hey, I got a drill right here. Why don't I use it? Take those screws out. Let's set them aside. Get this cover off. Just pops apart. Keep in mind that this front board you want to be careful of because that's separate, so just keep your finger there. So there's our front board. You can take this little push button out. This comes out of a little slot right there. Set that aside. You can also take this little board out. Just like that, so we can pull the guts of the battery out. Now in this 5 amp hour battery, you see there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cells. So to get these batteries out, there's a couple of clips right here. Just release these. 1 and 2. Then just take your screwdriver. Now keep in mind these are lithium batteries, so be careful. You're just going to gently pry this up, and it'll get a little easier as you get out, so just be patient. We're not in a hurry. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cells. I'm going to get you closer so you can see with the voltage meter what we're talking about. So go ahead and set your voltage meter to 200 volts. Make sure it's on DC. There you go. Can you see that? So starting at the back of the pack, 3.9, 3.9. Now this is the pack that we rehabbed yesterday. So see, this cell is 3.6, 3.6, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8. So now if you have a battery pack, the charger is saying it's fully charged, but it's only showing 1 bar. Oftentimes you'll have 3.8. for example, but then there will be a cell or two that'll be down, maybe 2.8. So the charger thinks that it's fully charged based on these full batteries. So we disassembled this pack so that you could see what it looks like on the inside and what happens when cells get imbalanced. But you can also do this same test from the outside, because you notice on the battery these 2 end pins are doubled. So you can see the spade connects to both of those. That's so that it can deliver the maximum amperage to the tool. And you can see that these have been heated due to a big load on this battery, just because of the discoloration. Then these 6 pins in the center actually correspond to the charger. So if you notice on the charger, these end ones are spade, and then these center pins, there's 6 pins. So the charger communicates with the battery. Most of the smarts is going on in the charger and not the battery. If you look on the battery, it just has a pretty simple little PCB board. So you can see if your cells are out of balance by testing these center pins. So if we put our negative on the negative and go to pin 1, to pin 3, you can see 3.8. And these are going to continue to multiply. So if we go down here to the bottom one, or pin number 4, what's 3.8 times 2? Should be 7.6. 3.8 times 2, 7.8. Okay, so that means that this one, 3.9, okay, so 3.9 and 3.9 is 7.8. Now if we go to this one, 11.5. So if we say 3.9 times 3, 11.7 it should be. Then we go to pin 6, 15.6. We go across them, 19.7. So 1, 2, this is pack 1, this is pack 2, this is pack 3, this is pack 4, and if we go between them, this is pack 5, 19.6. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, so 5. That's to help you to see basically if your cells are out of balance. Now, what can you do about it? That's the big question. What you can try is charge the battery and then cycle it down. Use the tool. Charge the battery and cycle it down. Charge the battery and cycle it down. What you're trying to do is rebalance these cells. So as the cells are depleted and recharge, allow the charger to attempt to rebalance these cells so that when it's fully charged, it should be 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8. And you can test that on these pins here. Make sure that your cells are in balance, and hopefully using that process, you'll be able to restore your DeWALT battery to functioning power. Now this one was dead. We actually had to reset one of these current interrupting devices, this one right here. It's a little device that's inside of the cell. So we're going to keep a close eye on this particular battery. We might have to wind up replacing just that one cell. And you can replace just one cell that's bad. Maybe you have 10 cells, only one's bad, just replace the one bad cell. Or you can use one of these packs that's bad, that just has one bad cell, and there's 9 left good ones, and continue to restore your other batteries as maybe one of those cells fail. Okay, so now for reassembly, take your case, and this is going to simply press back in. It's pressure fit. Just don't get your board. If you notice your board only goes in one way, will that focus? See, there's a little slot right there. That slot corresponds to a slot in the case. Boy, that goes in so much easier than it comes out. Okay. Now, we can put our little button back in. Corresponds with this little button right here. That just slides in like that. And when you're comfortable, the spring's in place, everything looks good. Let's put your case back on. Push that back in. Now it's just a matter of putting the screws back in. And that's it. You can see when the battery is put together, it has these nice little markings on here. So the markings are B+, B-, then it says THID, then pack 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if we go back to the TH, you'll get all 5 packs together. So hopefully that helps to explain a little bit about what can happen when your battery is showing only 1 bar, but the charger says it's charged. The moral of the story, cycle the battery several times, see if you can get those batteries back into balance, and like in this battery's case, now it's back to being fully charged. Hope that helps. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you on the next video.